Yes, life is what you make it. Couple still stay solid, it's time to. Yes, I've been doing this for a long, long time. Plenty of times, up and down, just like my 64. When I'm 64, pray to God I'm doing fine. Passing this down like the communion. Smooth as I'm calm and collected. Not to be played with, I don't fear rejection. God is my weapon.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. In this game, we'll see Albuquerque against Boston. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So Boston wins the tip. Now Jokic. Three-pointer. Rebound by Yao.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It's tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Jokic. And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. This guy's size makes those openings easy picking. And I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious energy. Oh, look at that.
Wow. And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And stolen by Yao. Abdi on the wing. From deep. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Outside, Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court. That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
And Jokic throws it down.
If you give guys even a sliver of daylight in this league, they'll make you pay.
Nowitzki fires the three. Rebound, Boston. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Now Jokic beyond the arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And the wide open shot from Abdia. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Jokic. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Wembanyama's got 5.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Pass to Banchero. Markkanen looking it over. Back to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Here's Avdia. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its heel.
This crowd is stunned. His first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Boston leads by just one. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim. And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Here's Wembanyama. The shot, no good. And it's Bosch in the corner. No good from outside. Markkanen with it. Picked up by Elijah Watt. From deep, Jokic. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, well, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here. Here's Butler. He has 6.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the second quarter. The three from Bosch. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Banchero, here we go. Markkanen, good.
Great response three from Markkanen. He's got such a fluid motion. You always think it's going in for him.
Three-pointer, Butler nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of leads.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Butler feeling out of it. Jokic with the steal. Jokic rumbling down the lane.
Watch just inexcusable defense there. If you give Jokic a lane like that, the joke's on you.
And Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there. Whew. They're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And to me, the pull-up almost impossible to defend, so it's really important to master that shot.
Man, showing some terrific range. Bosch has got it all tied up now for Albuquerque. Stolen by Bosch. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Austin on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Butler. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Butler's got the first basket of the second half here for Albuquerque. Outside Carter.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Right side Bosch. Over Carter. And again, it's Albuquerque.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Here's Yang. Drains the 19-footer.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
That's a 2 from Butler. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Well, when Jimmy Butler is on, he is one of the scariest matchups in the league.
Here's Carter. And Butler sends it back.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Edey, a screen. Down low. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, Edey's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
Butler from outside. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's his first foul. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Butler. Over Carter. Edey with the rebound. Boston trails by 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Well, with Zach Edey, it's about more than his 7'4" size. Skills will develop, his timing will improve, but he's already got the physical foundation of a great player.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Weber's got the ball here for Boston. It's good from long range. Edey's got 10 points in just the second half.
A truly selfless player. Weber loves to score, but he also wants to see the rest of his team get involved.
Here's Butler. And slams it right down on top of Zach Edey.
There's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stat. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Three-pointer, Butler, and Boston with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
And that one's good by Bosch.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Carter looking around. And there's the drive. And finished off by Carter.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook.
That was something else.
Are you kidding me?
Boston timeout call.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And stolen by Leonard. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Boston leads by just 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Carter outside. Pass the flag. Three-pointer. Rebound by Yao. Albuquerque trails by 3. And Benyama inside. A 3-ball. Hands it from downtown. Yao's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Albuquerque.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And here's Leonard from 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul.
Team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Leonard looking around. And Benyama outside. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Markkanen. Final quarter. Oh, man!
Unbelievable. Markkanen, the finish star with the finish of the night.
Just charging inside with some momentum there.
Leonard with the steal. Let's lose a 3. 3. Good.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Such a cool customer. Jokic with some big points.
Dan Carroll vacuums it in. And here's Dan Carroll. He'll bring it up for Boston. Oh, what a finish.
A ton of confidence for Dan Carroll. Big moments, no pressure.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Pulls the trigger. That one misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Ben Carroll jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition. And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Jokic. It's up at 3. And it's off target. It's stolen by Banchero. Lets it fly from 18. And he drains the jam.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Oh, Kawhi with a throwback dunk.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the club.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, that is a big-time jam. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard. Kawhi with the flush.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Jokic with it. It's in.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game with not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see...
Hi everyone, welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the fray. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
So Boston wins the tip. Now Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Home team on D. And here's Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
So good to see Markkanen using force on his finish.
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many Finnish players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
Pass to Banchero. Here's Yao. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
It's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside, Markkanen. From past the arc, Wembanyama with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's KD. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Banchero. Back to KD. 6 to shoot. And then Durant with the jam.
And look at that young man go. Durant attacks the rim there with length and speed.
Third team foul.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Kevin Garnett with the steal.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal. And this is the work ethic Garnett possesses. Really hustles down the floor in transition.
And Jokic slams it in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Durant. Pass to Garnett. Shot clock at 6. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And Jokic slams it in.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Simmons. Down. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height. Too much talent. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
That's
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
home team.
Boston on top. They're up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Yeah, I like when he takes initiative like this, seeing a lane open up and attack it.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Markkanen from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Markkanen's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, look, you know Markkanen has this kind of range. That defense has got to get out on him.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Boston ball.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Boston. Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And throws it down hard.
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag putting on a show with that one.
Outside, Markkanen. Outside for Wembanyama. It's good from long range. He's got 7.
Seems like somebody's got eyes in the back of their head. Great vision there on that one.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. It's Davis on the wing. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Simmons. 5 on the clock. Over Banchero.
And this is where Banchero needs to keep improving. Good to see him working hard on D.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Yow's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston. Now Simmons. Jokic defending. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Boston leading by 5 on the high post. And it's Boston with another.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
Simmons, the bounce pass. "50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, Big Ben rocking it.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Here, Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Simmons. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
And the dunk by Bull.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Outside, Markkanen. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Markkanen's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Boston, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Took him no time at all on that one. Wags got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the middle. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
That's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Carter inside the three-point line. Beasley with the rebound. Inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you, and this is why he's called Insanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Pass to Banchero. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Akini picks one up.
First team foul.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
So Stan, in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Weber. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Gilmore. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Beasley for three. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Carter. And the wide open J from Edey. That one falls coming off Carter's feet.
Well, their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
Oh, and the jam by Durant.
And just slicing to that look. Durant there, decisive and able to get where he wants to.
Weber outside. And the 3 ball is good. Weber's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got a close.
Oh, look at that!
That's just unbelievable.
You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, I'm obligated to say, what's wrong with just a simple layup? But that was nice.
We love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Ben Kidd.
Well, if you're looking for entertainment, Banchero is ready and able to provide it.
Carter looking around. Here's Weber, and it's Boston with another. Banchero outside. And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot.
54.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So it's Boston now. Pass to Flag. The tray. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
The height of Garnett's release makes it so hard to cover and opens up options for him offensively.
Davis pulls it down. Here's Garnett. Now Bull. Now Davis. A huge two-handed slam.
And I like Davis's decision-making. Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball. If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Bull. Driving the lane. The response. Slamming it home.
Well, that's a smart play, taking advantage of the mismatch in the close.
Oh, what a finish.
and they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Oh, that was something else.
Are you kidding me? Wow, that kind of stuff from Banchero belongs in All-Star Weekend.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Clean from outside.
Yeah, Markkanen staying after it. He has got it going.
Knuppel with it. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Cole. Oh, what a play inside.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Banchero. Another chance. He gets the bucket on the way in.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
And so it's Boston with it. Outside, Wembanyama. It's stolen by Davis. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Garnett. And stolen by Bull. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did,
You ain't even know me. Trust my what is from way back from the north. Misty in New York, spending like they owe me. Ain't no else, ain't no time unless it's reason. It's the top of the shelf. It's that stretch to get at me, and it's closer to the chest when your pocket's too deep. Who's on the mopeds, lights don't make no sense, walk up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, falling, yeah, fall back too close, you ain't even know me, trust my brothers from way back from the north, Misty in New York, spending like they owe me.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now, here's Jokic. Sweet move. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen with a slam.
Unbelievable. Markkanen, the Finnish star with the finish of the night.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
From deep, Jokic traps in the tray. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
I don't think there's a set that Jokic doesn't thrive in. The pick and roll is almost too easy for him.
Cans it from downtown.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Banchero. Wembanyama, a screen. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And it's Boston with another. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Jokic with the bucket.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic.
Back in the days when I was in PJs, talking about those empty days. Back to the time of the relay, washing up. She's trying to get my details. These times I'm trying to watch that he say, she say. I'm on the beach chilling out with Shorty. She ordering some fresh ceviche. How could you stoop so low? How could you do that madness, bro? Walking a while just float. God's armor, I got my back exposed. Man, them are at my throat. They counting me out how mad's that though. I put them on
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
I can't think of a shot.
Unbelievable. Markkanen, the Finnish star with the finish of the night.
And here's Bird for three. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Boston. Connects from three-point range. Markkanen's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
He can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Off target from outside. And Albuquerque with the possession. It's a 5-point game. And a slam dunk by Bird.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Jokic on top. Outside for Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
And Jokic wide open, he shoots. That drops, nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Well, the classics still work. He proves it there by making a successful inside-out play.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively, where they are getting out and running. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Markkanen. 7 points in the game. Banchero, that's good.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Broke loose. It's stolen by Banchero. And again, Boston with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Cans it from downtown.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Part of the game, this isn't foreign languages. They hold raws, events in different continents. Put my lyrical contents in monuments. In ghetto garments, I rock a towel like a pharaoh. Mind travel, design style like apparel. My fashions last long as a lifetime. Cause I can see the future when the guard write rhyme. They mad cause I managed to reign so long. Like they dance to get money done came and gone. This is strictly for my listeners on the corners.
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Oklahoma City starts out with the ball. Simmons looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, Big Ben rocking it.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Boston. And he uses the glass on the layup.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it. At the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Wembanyama. Following the score by Oklahoma City.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. A three from Wembanyama. Drills it from outside. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout. Well, that's just inexcusable defense there. If you give Jokic a lane like that, the joke's on you.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Jokic on top. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's good from long range.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking three.
Down low, and stolen by Yao. Wembanyama looking it over. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Olajuwon, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And how about the big fella being out there in front on the break?
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Stojakovic. It's stolen by Banchero. Beyond the arc. And Lauri Markkanen good for 3. Markkanen's got 6.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Picked by Yao. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have...
Still, get money, make money. See, grinning, but ain't nothing funny. This what I earn, can't take nothing from me. To whom it may concern, girl, break from the dummy. He ain't bringing nothing to the table but his hunger. Remind me of when I was 30 years younger. Well-seasoned veteran, long hot summer. Chip on my arm, she a strong block stunner. Top, aiming for the stars. If you choose, save it for the bars. Grapes in the fruit fight, save it for the jars. Jam that made me famous for the cars. Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, talk nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner. Back when I was young and too brave, knew my arm was too short to box with guy, but through phase. Had to strategize, now I beat the block of...
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
You can't give Jokic these types of lanes because when you do, he makes you pay.
Porter, no luck.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
He hits both from the stripe.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And finished off by Banchero.
Wow. That kind of stuff from Banchero belongs in All-Star Weekend.
And here's Jokic outside. Hits it from three-point range. Jokic has got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep?
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
So it's Boston now. Michael Beasley missing his last shot.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is. And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here is Yao. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And finished off by Banchero.
Well, if you're looking for entertainment, Banchero is ready and able to provide it.
Buries it from three-point range. Yao's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open.
Whoa!
Gracious. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Now, here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Detroit trails by 6. And Nowitzki puts up a deep 3. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Banchero outside. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that.
I mean, if you're going to give a player like Banchero the room like that to put on a show, he's not going to hesitate.
And going downhill there, you have to stop the ball before it can get to the hoop.
And it's Paolo Banchero with the 3. 8 points for him.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And it's Banchero missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And so it's Boston. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And there's the call on Yao. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Into the lineup for Detroit, Dikembe Mutombo.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Launches a 3. Rebound Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Boston has possession. 4-point game. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
A 3 from Banchero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the first half.
And good contest right there from Banchero, using that size as a distraction on defense.
Here's King. And that one is hammered home.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Austin with the ball. Following the 3 by Detroit.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
With the step back. Here's Bennett into the lane.
Oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Here's Jokic following the basket by Tim Duncan.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Jokic with range.
Defensively, you do not want to see Jokic heat up from out there.
Up top, Bennett. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Markkanen into the lane. And Markkanen throws it down.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Bennett, and Bennett throws it down.
Oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Nice shot by Bennett. Bennett's got the lead up to 1 now for Detroit.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Carter looking around. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by E.
And the great shooters know.
Off a great pass. That's Duncan. Duncan.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Bennett. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
King with the steal. Launches the 3. Trains the three-pointer. King's got 5 now.
They wouldn't want all of their guys shooting a 3 on the break, but when it's him, he's got the green light.
Outside to Weber. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Weber's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
And Anthony Bennett picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here now is Weber. 1:53 left in the third. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Boston. Here's Edey. And they recover it. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Ball slams it in. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. Snappy play by Carter. The moment he's got an angle, he likes to pull it.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
He just powered that.
One of the game's top dunkers. In the corner, it's flat. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Edey. To Kennedy Mutombo, pulls it in. Now Detroit moving it up. The shot by E, no good. E with the steal. Shoots the 3. Duncan caps it off well.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Detroit. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Boston trailing. Driving the lane, and Flag throws it down.
Hard to keep up with an athletic rookie like Flag. He's ready to outrun everybody.
King outside. Lob pass to Duncan. Edey with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Boston.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Here's Wembanyama. From outside the arc. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now Banchero. And there's the 3.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Markkanen. What a response. Hitting a 3 of their own.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Banchero with the ball. Outguarded by Wembanyama.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
Nowitzki fires and get the 3.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Rips it down with 2 hands.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Banchero. And the 3 misses.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Detroit making a switch. 2:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He drills the three.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
Targeted into the lane.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now, Banchero. Can't get it to go. And it's Detroit's ball. 9-point game. A putback. Quarter. It's deflected. Now Nowitzki. Jokic with the steal. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Wembanyama looking it over. Nowitzki with the steal.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Knocks down the three.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. That's a line for two.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. And stolen by Wembanyama. Takes the three. Three. Good. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Boston ball.
From outside, no good there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan.